Hello, everyone. My name is Sade, and thank you for joining us for our Feel Good Yoga Flow for today. I have my blocks with me at the front of my mat. We will be working on some stretches, balancing postures, and of course, feeling good, breathing in the body, and just being fluid and flowing while still building up our alignment. So, for today, let's begin in our child's pose at the front of our mat. And you have the option to open your knees out as wide as you need. You can keep them close together. Anything that brings you comfort and relaxation in our starting out sequence. So take this time for yourself here. Notice if your toes are tucked under, untuck your toes, push your hips back. And just let your forehead fully release down on your mat. Arms can be in front or back behind you. Anything that allows you to release and remain still. Notice if you're holding on to any tension anywhere in the body. See if you can let the breath circulate to that location and release the tension. So relaxing any tension in your feet, your toes, releasing any tension in your calves, your knees, your hips. And really release your belly down completely. Feel your belly hang on top of your thighs, letting the air circulate freely to the navel. Relax your shoulders. Go ahead and unclench your jaw. Let your tongue release fully here. Let's start by taking a nice collective breath. Exhale, let everything go. Release it all out. Empty, empty. Through the nose, take a deep inhale. Feel your body expand with the breath. Out the mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, one more time, just like that. Deep inhale through the nose, open up and expand. Through the mouth, exhale, let it go. Now, still staying in your child's pose, go ahead, walk your arms all the way over towards the right edge side of your mat. Option to place your left palm on top, allowing you to stretch deeper into the left side body. Begin to notice how the left side feels, the shoulders, your ribs. And take a full, fulfilling breath here. So deep inhale through the nose, feel the left side expand with the breath. And exhale, release all of the breath out. Gently re-extend your arms back towards the front. And we'll go ahead and do it on the opposite side. Option to place your right palm on top of your left. And just breathing freely and fluidly into your right side body. Now notice as we switch from right to left in class today, notice any changes in your body without judgment, just adjusting and accepting. Take one more full breath here. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale the breath out. Slowly extend your arms all the way back towards the front of your mat. This time, press your palms down, but lift your forearms all the way up. Walk your hands forward, feeling that stretch in the upper half of your body here. On your next breath, slowly roll all the way up into your tabletop pose, taking as much time as you need to milk yourself into this pose. Feeling every move, every stretch in the body. And we'll begin to set up our tabletop. So notice if your toes are tucked under, gently untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet down. Shoulders directly above your wrists, hips above your knees. Feel your palms connect into your mat here. Press the ground away, engage your upper body completely. Let's go right into our cat-cows. So deep inhale, drop your belly down, open and expand your chest up and forward. Exhale, curl it in, chin to chest, belly button to spine for your cat. Again, just like that. Deep, deep inhale. Maybe take a peek up at the ceiling so that you can stretch out the throat. And exhale, curl it all in, belly button to spine, chin to chest. Go ahead, do a few more like this on your own, adding in whatever extra movement that you need. So maybe that's a rolling out of the neck, rolling of the hips. Sometimes I like to stretch out the wrists by pointing my fingers back towards me and then sitting back down towards my heels. Take a breath. And slowly on your next breath, come back to a neutral spine, reaching the crown of your head forward. Deep, deep inhale. Reach and extend your right leg back behind you. Keep your toes on your mat for this first one. Go ahead and flex and point your toes, releasing any tension in the feet. Maybe you go ahead and roll out your ankle. And then from here, squeeze your right glute. Begin to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling, feeling that extension and full engagement of your right leg. From here, shift the weight into your right palm. Reach and extend your left arm all the way forward, feeling that oppositional pull in the body. Take a deep, deep inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, reach back with your left hand, bend your right knee, begin grabbing for your back foot. Now, don't worry if you're able to grab the foot today or not. Just allow your body to experience where it is in this moment. Feel your shoulders peel away from your ears. Take a deep breath. And if your foot's in your palm, arch your spine, kicking your leg up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Now on your exhale, slowly release out of the pose. Come back into tabletop. We'll do it all on our left side. Extend and reach your left leg back, keeping the toes on your mat. Point and flex the toes, stretch out the calves, your hamstrings, your Achilles. Then from here, squeeze your left glute. Lift and extend your left leg up towards the ceiling, feeling that engagement here. Now shift the weight into your left palm, reach and extend your right arm fully forward. If you begin to feel wobbly in the pose, press the top of your back foot down completely here. Let's take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, reach back with your right hand this time. Bend your left knee and begin reaching for the back foot. Deep, deep breath. Arch the spine. Maybe take a peek towards the back foot for a deeper stretch here. And then on that exhale, slowly unravel. Release your foot back down. You're back in your tabletop pose. From tabletop, tuck all 10 toes under, including your pinky toe. Take a deep inhale here. On that exhale, lift your knees 1 to 2 inches off of your mat and hold, keeping this position and posture here. Now, I want you to notice, is your chin tucked in towards your chest? See if you can keep the spine nice and neutral and press the ground away to keep the upper body engaged. Let's take a full breath here. So staying in the pose. Exhale, release everything out, let it go. Through the nose, deep, deep inhale, refill, re-expand. And exhale. Still in the pose, one more time. Through the nose, deep inhale. And this time, exhale, hips high, down dog. Go ahead, take your first down dog on your own and for yourself. Pedaling out your heels, stretching out your calves and your hamstrings, your hips. Really shove your mat away from you. Let your head release fully and completely in between your hands. From your down dog, bend both of your knees. Reach your hips high up towards the ceiling, connecting your belly towards your thigh. And let's take a full inhale through the nose. Deep inhale. Feel the breath circulate from fingertips to toes. On that exhale, press your heels down, straighten your legs, sending that stretch to the calves and hamstrings. Going in for our first sequence. From down dog, inhale, reach your right leg up and back, kicking it as high as you can. Exhale, bend your right knee over your left side body, opening up the right hip. You have a few options here. Go into any variation that you need. Maybe you flip your dog. Maybe you just stay here and lift your knee higher up towards the ceiling. Take a breath, deep inhale. On your exhale, re-extend your right leg back behind you. Go ahead and gently step it through in between your hands. Coming up into your low lunge. Back heel is nice and lifted. You're up on your fingertips, keeping this lunge engaged. Slowly go ahead, release your back knee down. Gently untuck your toes. Then sweep your arms and chest up, coming in for your low crescent lunge. Immediately engage the back glute, so squeeze your left glute tight as you begin to push your hips forward, getting into that front hip flexor. Let's go in for a nice back bend here. So deep inhale, reach your arms up and back as you continue to bend the right knee forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, come into cactus arms, palms face the front, squeezing your back lat muscles all the way in. Take another breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale, release your palms down to frame your foot. Bend your back knee, reach back, going for a quad stretch. So for this one, you want to reach back with your right hand as you bend your left knee, pulling the heel in towards your glutes. Notice where there might be some tension. See if you can use the breath to help release some tension in the quad. Let's take another full breath here. Deep inhale to twist towards the right. Exhale, pull the heel a little bit closer towards the glutes. Beautiful. Gently release your back foot down. Place your right palm down. Push back for a half split. So for this one, you really want to keep that chest and belly connected towards your thigh and lead with your heart. So really expanding and walking your fingertips forward. Let your toes peel up towards your forehead. And if you would like a deeper stretch, you can pull your toes closer down. Let's take another breath. Deep inhale in this half split. Now on your exhale, we go into an IT band stretch. So for this, place your left palm down, peel and reach your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. For this one, you want to straighten your right leg as much as you can, but continue to twist from the spine, feeling a deep stretch in that IT band area. Let's take another breath here through the nose. Deep inhale, open up with the breath. Exhale, twist even further, get deeper into the pose. On your next breath, release your right palm down, push forward, come into your low lunge. So for that, you want to curl the back toes under, lift your back knee up, and re-bend your right knee. From your low lunge, deep inhale, step the back foot forward, come into your forward fold at the front of your mat. Release your head down completely here. So you want to bend your knees a lot in this forward fold. Really get your chest on top of your thigh. This helps you to fully release the spine and your lower back. Go into any variation that you need. Maybe you grab opposite elbows, sway from side to side. Truly checking in with what your body needs in this moment. When you're ready, release your arms down to frame your feet. Inhale, come up for your half lift. Spine is long here. Fingertips on your shins or your mat. Press your shoulders all the way down your back here. Take a breath. Exhale, come back into your forward fold, releasing everything down. Knees are bent. On your next inhale, roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time. And take all the time that you need here. We're connecting deeply into the body. Let your head be the last thing to come center, and once it arrives, press your shoulders down your back here. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the ceiling. Feel your spine stretch in opposite directions, and press your feet down even harder. Noticing how strong you feel standing on your own 2 feet here. Let's go right in for that back bend. So inhale, squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward. As you exhale, release your arms up and back, allowing the chest to expand, releasing your arms back behind you. Take another breath. And exhale, hands come heart center. Let it go, forward fold. Drop it back down. Inhale, half lift, spine is long. Exhale, bend your knees, step it back, plank pose. Coming into our first plank of class. Now we're going to transition into our first chaturanga option. So for this plank, shoulders directly over your wrists, but this time hips stay in line with shoulders. So really engaging the core muscles here. Go ahead and release down knees, chest, and then chin. Fully untuck your toes, straighten your body out on your mat. Palms by your side. Inhale, lift up for your baby cobra. Squeezing your back lat muscles in and down. On your next breath, you have that option to peel your fingertips up off of your mat, really getting deeper into strengthening the back muscles here. Take a breath. Inhale, expand the heart space. Exhale, release your forehead down completely on your mat. Push back, transition into your downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale it out. From down dog, sweep your left leg up and back, reaching it high. Exhale, bend your left knee over your right side body. Again, go into any variation that you need here. Taking all this time for yourself to open up and feel good in the pose. On your next breath, re-extend your left leg up and back. And then go ahead, step your left foot through in between your hands. Now from your low lunge, come up onto your fingertips, keeping that lunge nice and active. Gently release your back knee down, untuck your toes, then sweep both arms back up over your head, coming back into our low crescent lunge. So same pose, but new side. Go ahead and honor this left side. So maybe you need to adjust your stance, maybe you need to widen it a bit. And squeeze your right glute, immediately engage that front hip flexor, pushing your hips forward. Notice if your shoulders are creeping up towards your ears. Press them down your back. Allow your heart space to expand fully. Deep, deep inhale, reaching up and back, opening up. Exhale, we come back into those cactus arms. Bend your elbows, palms face forward. Squeeze your back lat muscles in. Let's take one more deep breath. Deep inhale, sending the breath towards the heart. And exhale, release your palms down. Going in for our quad stretch. This time reaching back with your left hand. Bend your right knee and begin reaching for that back foot. Again, don't worry so much about whether you grab the foot. Just allow your body to experience where it is today. One more breath. Deep inhale, twist and open out. And exhale, pull the heel closer. Gently release your back foot down. Press your left palm down on the outside of your left foot. Push back for your half split. Allowing your toes to lift up towards your forehead. Maybe you pull it closer to get a deeper stretch in the hamstring. Continue to breathe into what you feel. Keeping the hips as square as you can. Can you dial that right hip slightly forward, left hip back? Beautiful. From here, going into our IT band stretch. So press your right palm down. Deep inhale. Reach and extend your left arm all the way up towards the ceiling, straightening the left leg as much as you can. Now you might feel this sensation from the pinky toe all the way through the side. Breathe into what you feel. Release tension with the breath. One more. Deep inhale. And exhale, release your left palm back down. Push forward, come back into your low lunge, lifting your back knee high. From that low lunge, expand your heart space. Press your shoulders down your back. Exhale, step towards the front of your mat, coming back into your forward fold. Knees are bent a lot. Go into any second hand variation that you need. So maybe you just grab the backs of your heels, pulling the crown of your head forward, opening up the pelvic floor, the hamstrings, the hips. Take one more breath wherever you are here. And then exhale, release your hands down to frame your feet. Inhale, half lift. Spine is long, shoulders are pressed down your back. Exhale, release back down, forward fold. Now with your knees still bent, take a deep inhale, roll all the way up, sweeping your arms up over your head. Go right into your back bend with that same breath, reaching up and back, maybe further than the first time. Exhale, let it all go, forward fold, drop it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees, step it back, plank pose. Coming in for our second chaturanga option of class today. So from plank, shift your shoulders 1 to 2 inches over your wrist, hold. Bend your elbows, hug your biceps in towards your side. Untuck your toes, lift up for upward facing. Arms are straight, knees are lifted off of your mat completely. Take another breath, expand the heart. On that exhale, curl over your toes, hips high, your back in down dog. Take a breath, deep inhale through the nose, through the mouth, exhale. From down dog, inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. Now this time you want to press your back heel down. So really swivel your entire back foot down on your mat completely. Come up into warrior one. Sweep your arms up over your head. Take a moment, bring your hands down by your waist. Notice if your hips are opening out towards the left. Can you square them forward? So that means also adjusting that back foot to protect the knee. Beautiful. Once you've found a spot that feels good, bend your right knee forward just 1 to 2 inches. Sweep your arms back up over your head. Take a moment. Notice if the shoulders creeped up. Press them down your back. Deep inhale. Exhale, release your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Pull as if you're punching the back wall. Allow your heart space to expand with the breath, looking up and back. Exhale, go right in for that humble warrior. Let your head release down on the inside of your right foot, as well as your shoulder. So notice if you're releasing the right shoulder down on your thigh. Can you bend the right knee forward 1 to 2 inches and get your right shoulder on the inside of your thigh instead? Breathe into what you feel. Allow the breath to circulate to the right hip. Deep inhales. Deeper exhales. On your next breath with control, come all the way back up into your warrior one, keeping that right knee bent. Exhale, blossom open warrior two, stretching through the palms as if you're pressing opposite walls away from you. Lift your fingertips up towards the ceiling here. Shoulders are directly over your hips, so notice if you're dumping forward. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Flip your right arm up and release your arm up and back. Check in with that back hand. Is it gently touching your back leg, or are you grabbing it for dear life? Use the breath to release some of the tension. Deep inhale. Feel your right side body expand here. Exhale, go ahead and straighten your right leg completely. Keep your upper body where it is. You'll notice a deeper stretch as you straighten that right leg. Take another inhale. Now exhale, come into triangle pose. So keep your lower half the way it is. This time release your right palm down, left arm up. This is also a perfect pose to use a block. Placing the block on the inside of your right foot and gently placing your fingertips on top of the block here. Take a moment, deep inhale. Open and expand the chest towards the side, imagining you have a wall behind you. Press your back against that wall. Beautiful. Now on your next breath, take a peek towards your right foot, bend your right knee, shift forward, come into your half moon. So really lifting and extending the left leg high here. Flex and point the toes, but you want to keep the back foot engaged completely. Notice if that left hip dialed down. Can you open it out? Take a breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, going for your bind, bending your left knee, reaching back with your hand, and arching the spine here. Allow your shoulders to peel away from your ears. Take a breath. Beautiful. Now with control on that exhale, come back down into your warrior two. Gently releasing your back foot down, peeling your arms apart and bending the knee deep. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sweep your arm up and back one more time. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step it back. Go right into your chaturanga. Deep inhale, upward facing or cobra. And exhale, hips high, down dog. Woo! Deep inhale through the nose. Let's reset. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Left side, inhale, sweep and reach your left leg up and back. And exhale, step your left foot through in between your hands. Go ahead, anchor your back heel down completely and come back up into your warrior one pose. Again, take this time. Notice your hip placement. Adjust the back foot. And then go ahead and bend your left knee forward just 1 to 2 inches, opening up the hips here. Going in for our humble warrior, extend your arms all the way back behind you. Interlace your fingers, deep inhale, pull as if you're punching the back wall. Open up the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Release your head down on the inside of your left foot. Noticing if the shoulder is on top of the thigh. Bend your left knee forward just 1 more inch. Breathe deep. It's in these moments where poses get challenging that we like to hold on to the breath. Take another inhale, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Slowly come all the way back up into your warrior one, keeping that left knee bent. Exhale, open it out, warrior two. Chest and hips face the side, peeling through the palms here. Squeeze your back muscles in and down. And take a moment to sit a little bit deeper, breathing into your hips, opening up your heart. Beautiful. From warrior two, flip your left palm up, come into reverse warrior, sweep your left arm up and back. Option to try a second hand variation with your back hand. Maybe you bind it gently behind your back, grabbing the inside of your left thigh. Take a breath, inhale, reach and extend. Keeping your upper body where it is, straighten your left leg completely. Notice how deeper that stretch gets on the left side body. 1 more breath, inhale here. Exhale, triangle pose. Keeping your feet where they are, just release your left palm down, right arm up. Now, if you are not using a block for this one, you want to press the back of your left palm into your calf. That's going to help you twist and open the chest towards the side of the room. Take a breath. Reach through your right palm. Notice if you're dumping into the left side. Can you lift up just an inch? Beautiful. Now from here, take a peek at your left foot. Bend your left knee, shift forward, half moon. Reaching and extending your right leg all the way up and back behind you. I choose to flex my foot, but you can also point your toes. Squeeze your right glute. Keep the back leg engaged here. Beautiful. If you've been working on this pose for a while, maybe you add more of a challenge, lifting your fingertips up off of your mat. Beautiful. Next breath, bind, bend the back knee, reach back, grab onto your foot, continue to open the hips and chest. Adding a bit more of a challenge here. Deep inhale. With control, exhale, come down into your warrior two, flipping your arms out, bending your knee deep here. We reverse 1 more time. Inhale, flip your left palm up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Chaturanga, let it all go. Deep, deep inhale, upward facing or cobra. And exhale, hips high, down dog. Beautiful push today, everyone. 1 more flow. From down dog, let's take that collective breath. Exhale, let everything go. Release. Through the nose, deep, deep inhale. Exhale it out. From down dog, bend your knees, arch your spine, look forward. This time, step or hop towards the front into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Spine is nice and long here. And exhale, forward fold, let it go. Zip your heels and toes close together to touch. Then bend your knees, sit back, arms forward. We come into our first chair pose of class. Feel your feet press down completely into your mat. Engage the inner thigh muscles by squeezing your thighs in. Take a moment. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sit an inch lower. Beautiful. Now on your next breath, we're going into one leg Tadasana on our right side. So bring your right knee in towards your chest, straightening your left leg completely. Keep your arms extended up towards the ceiling here. Beautiful. Now begin to flex your right foot. Kick through the heel as you extend your right leg all the way forward in front of you. Take a breath. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, hold the pose. Beautiful. One more. Deep inhale. Exhale, come through to warrior three. So rebend your right knee. Extend your right leg back behind you. Shift your arms forward. Notice if the right heel is dialing up. You want to keep it parallel towards your mat. So dial it down. One more breath. We're almost there. Deep, deep inhale. Beautiful. Deeper exhale. From warrior three, release both palms down, coming into your standing splits. Lifting and extending the right leg all the way up and back. Option to keep a nice slight bend in the left knee as you squeeze the right glute and kick it high. Take a breath wherever you are. Deep inhale. With control, come into your low lunge. Gently step your back foot down. Come up onto your fingertips. Low lunge twist. Inhale, peel and reach your left arm all the way up. Open up the chest. Sitting low in that lunge. On your exhale, we come into a side plank. So gently step your left foot back to meet your right, keeping your left arm extended, pressing your right palm down. Do any variation you need here with the breath. Maybe you inhale, extend the arm all the way forward. Exhale, lift the top leg high. Take a breath. Inhale. Now with control, exhale, come back into your full plank. Go right into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. And exhale, hips high, down dog. Almost there. From down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, arch your spine, look forward. Step or hop, forward fold. Deep inhale, half lift, spine is long. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, bringing your feet close together to touch. Sitting back, reaching your arms forward. Notice if you're holding on to any tension in the fingers. Let the tension go. Release any tension in your jaw. Unclench. Deep inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, sit an inch lower. Inhale, we go into one leg Tadasana. Bring your left knee into chest this time, straightening the right leg. Arms extend up towards the ceiling. Take a breath. Stabilizing the ankle completely. Flex your left foot. Inhale, extend and straighten your left leg in front of you, kicking through the heel. Now, can you lift that leg up 1 inch? Let's take a full breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. One more. Deep inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Rebend your left knee. Kick your left leg back. Extend it behind you. Option to bring your hands into a different hand variation of choice. Beautiful. Keep breathing deep. We're here for 2 more breaths. Can you extend and lengthen through the crown of your head even further? Dial that left hip down. Feel that right hip open up and take the stabilization. Deep inhale. Beautiful. On your exhale, standing splits. Release your arms down. Lift your left leg high. Add a bend to that right knee. Really getting into our hamstring muscle here. Deep inhale. Squeeze the left glute. Exhale, come back into your low lunge with control. Stepping your back foot down, you're up on your fingertips. Beautiful. Inhale, low lunge twist. Sweep and extend your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Allow your chest to twist from the spine, feeling that stretch in the hip. Next breath, we go right into our side plank. Pressing the ground away with your left palm, reaching your right arm high, and placing that right leg on top of your left. Any variation you need. Inhale, reach and extend the right arm forward. Exhale, lift the right leg high. Take another breath. Beautiful. Come back into your plank. Go right into your chaturanga. Deep, deep inhale, upward facing or cobra. And exhale, hips high, down dog. Beautiful push today, everyone. Let's take that collective breath. Exhale, let everything go. Release. Through the nose, deep inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And from your down dog, we'll begin to cool it down just a little bit. Sweep your right leg up and back. This time you want to bend your right knee, swing your knee through in between your hands. Release your shin down. We go into our half pigeon. So you want to extend your left leg all the way back behind you. You can bring your heel close towards the groin or reach it forward towards the front of your mat. That's going to give you a deeper stretch in the hips. Begin to square your chest and hips towards the front and release down into your half pigeon. I love to use a block for this half pigeon so I can fully release my forehead down without any tension. Relaxing the feet, relax the hips, and even relax the belly. Feel it release completely down onto the thigh. And take a few more breaths here for yourself, seeing where you can let go of a little bit more tension. And slowly on your next breath, come up onto your wrists and gently make your way towards your left side, any way that feels comfortable for you. So maybe you go through down dog, or maybe you just swing your left leg through. And once you arrive, take your time to set up your left side without judgment or critique, and then release down. Relaxing. And go ahead, relax your toes, your fingers. Soften your nose, your eyes, and your ears. And just continue breathing into what you feel. Deep, deep inhale. Deeper exhale. And then gently on your next breath, come back up onto your wrists. Curl your back toes under. Step your left foot back. And make your way into your final down dog of class. Taking this final down dog any way that you need. Pedaling out your heels, lifting your hips high. And just noticing how your body is feeling now. From your down dog, bend your knees, arch your spine, look forward. And take small steps towards the front, coming into your final forward fold. Inhale, half lift, spine is long. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. With the knees bent, begin to roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time, taking all the time that you need. Once you arrive, press your shoulders down your back. Bring your hands together to meet heart space. And soften your eyes or close them. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Feel the breath circulate through your body, giving gratitude for your body always doing the best that it can. As you exhale, release all of the extra energy that you don't need out of the body. One more time, deep inhale. Giving yourself that love, that gratitude, that compassion. And exhale, release it out into the earth. Thank you so much for joining me for our Feel Good Flow. My name is Sade, and feel free to leave any comments, any concerns, anything in the drop box below. I will also be tagging where I will be teaching online and my contact information if you want to reach out for anything. Please take this sequence as many times as you need, maybe adding a shavasana after, whatever feels good for you. And I will see you for our next class.